Hello, I'm Alexander Antonopoulos, and I have had the opportunity to attend the AHEPAcademy in Washington, D.C. I attended for 1 week in June along with 15 other students. We stayed at the George Mason University, not far from Capitol Hill, in the third dorm building on the left, as you can see. The campus is clean and the amenities well kept. Of course, this is only a small part of the campus, which sprawls over 677 acres and contains nearly 800,000 square feet of building space. Following an orientation and brief introduction to the other students, we went out to eat and learn proper table etiquette at a restaurant called P.J. Skidoo's. The next day, we went to the Go Adventure Ropes course, where we got to perform a series of team-building activities designed to test how well we can work together to overcome a series of obstacles and puzzles, though curiously, the rock wall was not one of the activities. The pictured activity is called the Leap of Faith, and given that some of the students, such as Maria and Despina, both pictured, in that order, are afraid of heights, it was a sizable challenge for them to overcome. That day also happened to be Maria's birthday, and so at dinner everyone sung Happy Birthday and she got a piece of cake. While we were at DC, we also got to see all the sights, beginning with the Iwo Jima Memorial. Here you can see all the students, from left to right, beginning with the back row before moving to the front. They are John, Eris, David, Stephen, Ian, Kostas, Yanni, myself, Jordan, Elena, Eleni, Maria, Victoria, Sophia, Despina, and Eva. As you can see, we saw many monuments, such as the Netherlands Carillon, the Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and the Free Soldiers Memorial. We gradually worked our way across the mall from the Lincoln Memorial, winding our way towards the Washington Monument, where we all did various poses in front of the massive spire. Here you can see the sculptures and carvings of the various soldiers who participated within the Vietnam War. And this is the World War II Memorial, with a pillar for each state. We concluded our evening with a trip to the Jefferson Memorial. Here we are at the embassy, with the Cypriot ambassador. This building is the Harvard Center for Hellenic Studies. It is a haven for scholars, containing hundreds of books which are inaccessible anywhere else. This building is where the AV presentations for the Hellenic Center are held. Every surface is designed to be projected upon for presentations, and the walls are covered in fabric screens. While we were in D.C., we met various politicians, such as diplomats, ambassadors, and congressmen, such as Congressman Zach Space, who spoke at the AHEPAN dinner, and who we later visited in the Capitol building. This photo was taken when we walked past the White House. We also visited the National Geographic headquarters to meet a former participant in the AHEPAcademy program, who was now working in marketing for the movies produced by National Geographic. Later, we visited the Smithsonian and its museums. Here is the Hope Diamond, the largest diamond in the world. Our final political visit was to the Capitol building, where we got a tour of the building and met Zach Space again. On our last day, we visited the Baltimore Aquarium, where we saw numerous fish and had a good time. Following the aquarium trip, we visited the Museum of Science, where we got to wander the area and see scientific principles demonstrated through various experiments and contraptions. We also got to see Transformers there, on the IMAX screen. Our final trip was to see the Baltimore Orioles play against the Washington Nationals. There, everyone had a good time, and for myself, it was my first Major League game. Afterwards, the trip wound down with a closing party, and lots of makeshift togas. In all, it was a great experience, and one that I would recommend to anyone who possesses the credentials and time needed to do it. It was not only a chance to learn about politics and communication, but to also just have a great time. Thank you.